Hello, Brian. First of all, I would like to thank you for sharing your thoughts with us today.
No, thank you, Linda. It's always a pleasure to share some of my experiences in the financial services industry over the past 17 years.
So, Brian, what is your intention or purpose when working with your clients?
Well, that's simple. Our intention is to simply help our clients live the happiest, wealthiest, most successful life possible without the fear of ever running out of money. We also assist our clients in all three phases of their financial life, whether it's the accumulation, the distribution, or the preservation of their estates.
That's interesting. How can you help me or any of your other clients live a happier, wealthier life?
Well, since there are many factors in determining one's own happiness, wealth, or success, at Paladin Financial Services, we use a macroeconomic approach to financial advising versus the traditional micro-planning.
Can you explain why you use macro versus micro planning?
Of course. In micro-planning, we find that there are a lot of shortcomings or pitfalls involved. In other words, we take a look at maybe one or two or three items in a person's life. However, a macroeconomic approach is taking a look at everything that's going on in your life at one time. I know a lot of people have played the game board Monopoly sometime in their life. If you think about that game, what all is involved? We know as adults, we have all the parts and the pieces. We have the financial instruments, we have the insurance products, we have some of the basic strategies already. However, what we tend to be lacking is the game board, or even more importantly, the instruction booklet altogether. So at Paladin Financial Services, we bring all that together and we can show you what's going on in your life on one sheet of paper.
Do you mean that you can lower my risks while potentially increasing my wealth?
That's exactly what we do. Our philosophy is to help you to not only lower your income taxes over your lifetime, but also lower your risks while increasing your wealth and increasing your benefits. The amazing thing is, we can often do this with no additional money out of your pocket.
That sounds great, Brian, but how can you do this without charging a fee?
This all comes back to the process that we use at Paladin Financial Services. By using the macroeconomic approach, we can look at all your finances on one sheet of paper. This allows us the opportunity to find the inefficiencies that's going on in your financial model. Therefore, if there's a product or a strategy that you'd like to implement, if you implement that through us, we are compensated by the companies that we do business. More importantly, by being independent, this allows us the opportunity to find the best product or the best service for you to implement into your financial plan.
Brian, I have to tell you, this sounds too good to be true. There has to be a catch. What's the catch?
There's no catch, Linda, although we do ask several things from our clients. First of all, we ask our clients to be open-minded to new thoughts about money. In other words, if we simply do the same things over and over again and expect a different outcome, isn't that the definition of insanity? We also ask our clients that if there's a product or service that's in your best interest or in their best interest, that they simply implement that through us. And the third thing, which is more important, is to pay it forward. In other words, if there's somebody in your life that you know and that you care about, that you simply pass us on.
So, Brian, what's the next step?
Well, that's easy. The next step is to simply, for our potential clients, to determine whether a no-cost, no-obligation consultation would be in their best interest. So to help in that process, we developed a top 10 list of some most commonly used strategies by the public. So let's take a look at these items. We have compounding interest, dollar cost averaging, term or group insurance, payroll deducted qualified plans, low deductibles on insurance, uniform gift to minors accounts, non-deductible loans, credit cards, mortgages of less than 30 years, prepaying mortgages by accelerating payments, or even tax advantage products. We know by using the macroeconomic approach that if our clients are using any one of these above listed items, that they may want a second opinion to see if it really does fit their needs or their situation. The next step then would be simply to contact us by either phone or by email, or by simply contacting the person that gave you this DVD.
I want to thank you, Brian, for coming in today, and On a personal note, I'd like to thank you for the work that you've done with my husband Jim and I, not to mention our grown daughters. And I just want to say thank you. It's been a pleasure having someone like you in our lives. Thank you.
No, thank you, Linda. The reason I'm in business today, after all these years, is because of people like you.